Hi, YouTube family. Welcome back to Phase Lock Life. On my channel, we talk about locks, wellness, and entertainment. I've also recently added Meaningful Mondays and Clearwater Tarot Thursdays, but since today is Monday, we will be talking about something meaningful today. Okay, guys? If you are welcome here, if you are new here, I'm sorry, you're welcome to my channel. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you for returning. You know I always appreciate you guys' support. Okay, so in this rendition of Meaningful Mondays, we are talking about and going to focus on mirror work. Yes, mirror work. I have been actually hearing this from a lot of different people. I heard that it's really, really good for you. I actually had intentions of having a little mirror. So let me run back to the bathroom and grab that. Very, very sorry that I didn't have that here. People, just give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. So basically, guys, we are doing mirror work. This is when you are facing yourself in the mirror and you got to talk to yourself and tell yourself things and do shadow work and all those different type of things. And you know what? It is not as easy as y'all might think. When you are facing yourself, like how Michael Jackson said, look at the man in the mirror, he had something when he said that, because I have been trying it a little and it is not as easy as you may think. But what prompted me to do this, let me put this mirror down. Well, what prompted me to do this, guys, and I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. It's a little bit too loud. I don't want to get, demonetized, right? So sorry, guys. So sorry about that. But anyways, what prompted me to do this is I was watching the School of Greatness yesterday, and the guy that has that show, his name is Lewis Howes. I believe his name is Lewis Howes, and one of his guests on there was, her name is Lisa Reynolds. Wait a minute, not Lisa Reynolds. Lisa, is it Lisa Nicole? Um, what was her name? Her name is Lisa Nicole. Lisa Nicole. And she is a motivational speaker. And so she was talking about, she used to be a woman who really, really was down on her luck. She used to be on, financial assistance, like, government assistance. She had the whole baby young, just with a baby father, went to prison, the whole nine, was really, really broke when she was young. But now she is a multi-millionaire, and she is telling everybody about a lot of the things that helped to get her there. One of those things was mirror work. So she said that this was something that she did. This was one of the things that she did to help catapult her to where she is now. She did this mirror work. She did it for 6 months straight, guys. So this is the thing, right? When we try stuff, we can't think that we're just going to go ahead and go in there and try something one time or 2 times or 1 week or even a month sometimes. It's just like if you want to work on your body, you want to have your body transform it into something totally different. It takes time and patience and consistency, guys. For any change to happen, any real good change, we all know that it takes time. So with this practice, it's literally a 6-month time period. And I said that I'm going to challenge myself to actually do this for 6 months. She asked herself, you ask yourself 7 questions It's three questions. It's actually three questions that you're going to ask yourself, but you're going to give 7 answers to each question that she asks. So let me give you the questions that she asked, and I'm going to actually share a few of my answers that I wrote down. I actually did it yesterday and I did it today, and I plan on continuing to do it. I put it, save the date, guys, whether you save it on your calendar or save it in your phone, whatever you want to do. And you don't have to start off with 7 if that's too much for you. Start off with 3 things, okay? And once I tell you the questions, you're going to understand a whole lot more better what I'm talking about, okay? So the first question that you ask yourself is, I'm using my name because it's me, Faye, I am proud of you for, and then you fill in the blanks. And then it's 7 things. If you want, it's up to you. You could do 3, you could do 7, you could do 10, you could do 15. If I'm sure the more you go on, and it don't have to be these extra big old things that you are proud of, but if there is big things you're proud of, put that down. But I'm just saying, it could be little things. Faye, I'm proud of you for getting up in the morning and sticking to your routine of walking Maddie in the morning, and walking her after work in the afternoon. That is something you can be proud of, because everybody don't stick to that schedule, right? But that's something that I have accomplished. I'm proud of that. And the second question is, Faye, I forgive you for. What are some of the things that, that gets a little bit deeper now. It gets a little bit deeper because now you can kind of start to dig deep and then think of some of the things that you want to forgive yourself for, and then you call those things out, guys, because what we put out into the universe, what we speak out, believe it or not, guys, we live by. So what you think, you can always tell how someone lives, how they think, based on how they live. So if you see how people run around living, that tells you how they're thinking, okay? So this is very, very important, okay? And the third question is, Faye, I am committed to doing what, right? So what are you committing to doing for yourself? So I am going to, talk about some of the things that I'm going to do, because I am on this journey and this is helping me a lot. I can see how if you want to get to the next level, guys, there are no shortcuts. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. If you want results, you got to do the work, guys, right? So for my first question is, Faye, I am proud of you for learning my true value. Okay, guys, learning your true value. I never thought I was like that. I always thought I was a pretty confident woman, and I do feel confident in some things and stuff like that. But some of the things, when you think back on some of the decisions you may have been, it could have been a relationship you chose to be in. It could have been a job you chose that did not pay you the value. It could be, it could be the way that you don't stand up for yourself, the way you allow people to treat you. All of those things tell you how, that will demonstrate to you how you value yourself, okay? So I said I am proud of you for learning my true value, because every day in all of those areas that I wasn't looking at, I realized that I was not valuing myself to the extent that I would be proud of. And that is something that I'm so proud of, because I have been working on that and improving every day. So I'm proud of you, girl. I am proud of myself for moving forward even when I'm scared. So even, hey, there's a lot of times that we stay stuck in the mud, like a stick in the mud, because we are so scared to, take that next promotion, or so scared to, move, relocate somewhere, or so scared to make that relationship official, or whatever it is. Do not allow that fear to hold you back, guys. So I am very proud that I'm at a point in my life that, even though certain things scared me to do, big things like me relocating, that was huge for me to do. But I took that step. I'm here. Does it always feel good? I'm going through emotions and all of that kind of stuff. But you know what? Even though I'm scared that sometimes, I still move forward, and it is making me stronger, and I am growing for it. Okay. I am proud of myself for knowing that I am enough. I'm proud of myself for believing in myself, loving and putting me first. A lot of us don't love ourselves enough, especially us as women, us being the nurturers that we are. Well, whether it's for our kids, our hubbies, or significant others, whatever, we're always putting ourselves on the back burner. And I implore all of us to stop. If you are that one, you are that people pleaser, or that server, or all of that you start to put you first. Because if you're not good, you will not be good for anybody else. And God knows I am learning that. I have learned it. And it feels really good when you finally start to put yourself first. Okay. I am proud of myself for knowing when to let go, whether that's letting go of jobs, relationships, friendships, whatever it is that you may need to let go of. If it's not serving you, if it's not for your better good, then I implore you to learn. I don't care if you have to look up YouTube, how do I let go? Or read a book, how do I let go? Or whatever it is, learn how to let go, especially if these situations are detrimental to you, okay? I'm proud of myself for reaching out for healthy relationships, things that are going to better my life, stuff like that. So those are some of the things. I ended up adding more than 7 because, once I started going, I just ran off with it. All right. Okay. So Faye, I forgive myself for making decisions that didn't serve me in my life, whether that was relationships or food I ate or whatever that is, or just, just all types of, for allowing my body to have been used in ways that I wasn't too proud of, however that is, whether you may have been in a relationship and it wasn't a committal relationship, not meaning like, it just could be like, wow, I wasted all this time. I did this, I did that. I shared myself. And sometimes you're sharing yourself. That's the most important thing you can do when you offer up yourself to somebody, because you think that something's going to go one way and then it doesn't go no way. And then you can have that sense of feeling like you've been used, or whatever that situation is. We've all gone through it. Everybody have gone through something in life. So you know what I mean. I forgive myself for not believing in myself the way that I would have liked to believe in myself, to kind of put others, or always wanting the opinion of other people, and not, even though I had my own like opinions about stuff, or knowing what I felt like is right for me, making the own decisions for your life, guys. And that is one thing that you better learn, and learn good. Know thyself. Start knowing thyself. Don't allow anyone to try to tell you who you are better than you know yourself. You know yourself better than anybody, no matter what somebody does, no matter how much they study you, or whatever they try to do, because you have a whole bunch of people out here that will pay attention to you, from your head to your toe, trying to know everything about you, trying to get in your head, and then try to tell you that they know you better than you know you. Listen, don't fall for that one, okay? No one can tell you who you are better than you know yourself, okay? Know that, all right? stay and then I forgive myself for staying in situations or relationships way past their expiration date, jobs, especially job situation, because Lord knows I can think of one job that just was way 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 I needed to leave. And I but it is a learning lesson. You live and you learn, guys. These are all things that has benefited me now, because I am not making these mistakes now, and I will not make them moving forward. I have learning better ways to do things, and so I'm better for it. Okay, so Faye, I am committing to. So the last question is, Faye, is I'm committing to you to. I am committing to honoring my value. I am committed to that. I am committing to positive thinking, because as we think is as we see and view the world. I am committing myself. I am committing to living in abundance and having an abundant mindset, because I will not be in pride situations in terms of financial and things that I want. I want freedom to go wherever I want to go, travel, do what I want to do, and feel comfortable in my life. Times are different. We all have way more resources available to us to make these things happen, and I intend to make them happen. For me, I am committed to honoring what I put into my body. Healthy foods, going to the gym, I am honoring that. Am I going to be perfect? I'm not striving for perfection. I am going for consistency, and just like slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. I found out, as in knowing who you are, I realized that I am a gradual type of person. I'm not that one where you get somebody with, you know what, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this now, and they stick to it. And God bless the people that can do that. I am not one of those persons. I know that I am a person that I stick. I'm slow and steady, and as long as I don't put too much on my plate, because I do tend to do that, put too much on my plate sometimes, and then I end up falling off like a lot of us do. So learn not to put too much on your plate, and I don't care if you have to just do 1 day a week at a gym and stay consistent with that for a month straight until you add a second day onto the gym. Then if that's what you have to do, then do that. That is what I am doing. I'm committing to loving myself unconditionally. I'm committing to honoring my space and myself and my wellness, even, Lord knows I love my little baby girl, my little fur baby back there, little Maddie Poops, but even from her, ladies, especially us black and brown women, we work so hard. We do so much for our families and our friends and for everybody else, and we don't honor ourselves enough. And I mean, that means going for massages, going getting your mani and pedis, taking you a nice bubble bath, having your little nice little glass of champagne or wine or fruit juice or whatever it is you do, hand massage, reading a good book that you've been wanting to read for forever, taking in a nice movie by yourself. Any of those little things, whatever it is, going for a walk in nature, going to sit in the library, whatever gives you peace of mind, guys. And this is what you need to do. We are looking for peace and tranquility. Okay? So remember, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And lastly, what I put down is I'm committed to being in service of others, because that is a part of who I am, but not at the detriment of myself any longer, because I used to do that, but I would do it to a point where it was more harmful to me in terms of me suffering because I'm helping somebody else in a ways that was just a little bit too far. We got to know how to have boundaries, and that is something that I needed to learn, mainly, even sometimes when it comes to your family and friends, guys, because a lot of times people don't. That's actually where it more happened with me when it came to family, because I had this idea, everybody, just because they're your family, everybody don't think the same. Everybody don't give to their family in the same way just because they're family. But some people will give exceptions and excuse certain things because of family and good friends. But just know, if you're not being, you better know when you're not being treated well, or you're being taken advantage of, or whatever that is. Okay, guys? Learn that you come first. Sometimes we got to learn to be selfish with ourselves, guys. So, that's pretty much what it is with this. Um, Meaningful Monday is Mirror Work by Lisa Nichols. And yeah, because her name is not Nicole, it's actually pronounced Nichols. Lisa Nichols. She's actually a really, really great motivational speaker. She has tons of books out. I think she may have like 6 books out. Really, really, really super smart black woman. And she has a lot to offer. So I figured that I would relay that. Hopefully, it helps somebody. I'm doing it. Maybe some of you have already heard of mirror work. If you've heard of anything like that, list it below, put it below. Tell me some of the things that you may do to help inspire yourself, or honoring yourself, respecting yourself. The questions again: what are you proud of? What are you forgiving yourself of? What are you forgiving yourself for? And what are you committing yourself to? What are you committing yourself to, where you're going to do that's going to be better for you? Okay, so if you found some value here, and you enjoyed yourself, please like, share, subscribe. This could help somebody, guys. Again, thank you for being here. For if you've watched all the way through the end, like I said, as always, guys, sharing is caring. Love and light to you all. Until next time, take care.